Hey there, guys. Welcome to Gear Shift Games. Here's my first real video, and today we are going to be taking a look at World of Outlaws 24. I currently have about 30 hours in the game, and I'm definitely not good at it. But I have reset my career mode, and so without any further ado, let's get into it.
So you want to become a dirt legend? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's a long road. It's a lot of work.
For the 500th time in his storied career, Tony Shaws is a sprint car winner.
For me, it was kind of inevitable, from day one. My dad had always raced, and I always watched him, and that's something that I always had interest in. And after I graduated high school, my dad basically said, "You got 2 years to try and make something of it, or else you're gonna have to come to work."
I started when I was 10 years old in go karts, and I was able to race them for several years. Right up until my father got me the opportunity to drive a sprint car at the age of 14. And I focused on racing at a local level and regional level, racing everywhere I could to get myself to the World of Outlaws. And that happened in 1997. I raced with the World of Outlaws for a full season in 1997, became Rookie of the Year.
Back to back, the four-time champion wins Brandon Shepard.
That was my last couple years of high school. I knew I was gonna try my darndest to make something out of it, and then shortly after I graduated, it kind of became reality that I could do it if I, put all my effort into it.
28 seasons later, I'm still here. 10-time champion. 11 Knoxville Nationals. Those are legendary. Now it's your turn.
Alrighty, guys. That was a pretty neat little intro there. Let's see. So it gives us two options here for cars to start with. We got the Micro Sprint, and we have the Midget. I am definitely not good at either one of these cars. I've practiced a little bit with both of them, but I think we're going to go ahead and jump into the midgets. I'm not a huge fan of driving winged cars, but I think once we get into the UMP modifieds, that's probably most of what my career mode will be. But let's go ahead and try to get into the midgets here. Alrighty, now it's going to let us select our team branding. Let's see, lots of options. Um, I think I'm probably just gonna go ahead and go with the custom piston and wrench. Can't really go wrong with that. Name of company. Well, it can't be anything other than Gear Shift Games. Bam. Alrighty. Now we gotta enter in our driver name. We'll just go ahead and make this Gear Shift Games. And it looks like it let me keep all of my designs and stuff. If you can't tell, I like to go with the bars and stars. So we will rock with that. Let's go ahead and start. Alrighty, looks like we're gonna have to work our way up, starting at the local level, and hopefully make our way to the world of outlaws. Alrighty, so now we've got this little prompt here. It says, congratulations, you've started your own race team. It's time to start down the path to becoming the next dirt racing legend. Let's head out to the track to show everyone what you can do. We're going to be starting at local racing, obviously. You'll start your career racing locally, prove yourself to earn new opportunities to move up to higher series. Your goal is to get to the world of outlaws where legends are born. Choose Go Racing to start your journey. All right, let's get started here. Increase your skills. Earn skill points by meeting your practice and qualifying goals as well as finishing well on event leaderboards. As your skills grow, you'll earn entry into regional, national, and World of Outlaws racing series. select your vehicle. These vehicles can be raced locally. Earning a skill points will convince your investment bank backers to add them to your team. For now, choose the one vehicle available in your garage. And the only one we've got available here are the midgets. You'll have to excuse me for clearing my throat so much. I am currently working on getting over the flu, so I've been a little bit congested here. But let's go ahead and start up here with just a regulation. That way we get all of our tracks. And not really much for us to do here, so let's just get right into it. Gonna be racing at Grant Park Speedway. It's a 3/8 mile track. Looks like it's in Indiana. Alrighty, guys. I probably won't bore you guys with too much of the practice or the qualifying. So I might come back to you guys and let you know whether I made the main race or not. I'm gonna guess just starting off, I probably won't. So let's go give it a shot. Alrighty, guys. We are back. I have just finished qualifying, and we are in Heat 4. I think I qualified like 36th, so not very good, but my qualifying time was a 15.519. Let's go ahead and jump into this heat race and see what we can do with it. So, you guys aren't too familiar with this game here. When you're doing your heat race, unless it's a showcase race, the top 5 are going to advance to the A main, and the top 2 are going to advance to what's called the qualifying dash. And in the qualifying dash, you can qualify for, I believe it's the top 8 spots. But obviously, with our not upgraded car here, we are going to be struggling here just to make any sort of a race. But we're going to keep doing our best and just kind of riding around for a little while. Currently running 9th place out of 10. And it sure looks like the 8th place person isn't really pulling on us, or we ain't catching them. So, yeah, it looks like they're pulling on us just a little bit. So, we're just going to ride it out here in 9th place and take whatever spot we can get. Uh-oh. Hopefully we can hang on to 9th place. 10th place is... Oh, never mind. That's the leader catching up to us. About to go a lap down. We'll just go ahead and let him go on by us, if he will. There he goes. Much faster car than what we got. Oh, we might be able to take it. Oh, almost at 8th place. But we'll go ahead and take 9th. Nothing wrong with that. Starting 16th in the B main. Alright, we are starting 16th here, and in order to make the A main, we need to finish in the top 5. I don't have high hopes of that happening, but we're going to give it our best shot here. Oh, like I said, guys, definitely not very good, but especially in these open wheel cars. But we got to make it through these open wheel cars so we can get into some of the more fun stuff later on. I do have plans to try to upload a video every day, um, with exception of the weekends. So if you guys happen to find this content interesting or fun to watch, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss more action just like this. That was a close call there. I about slid right up into him. See if we can strive for a top 10 here. The about the only thing I did tuning adjustment wise during practice was I changed my gear ratio to make it a much shorter gear ratio so the car will actually rev out and get into the power band a little bit better. It struggles with where it has it set up at, just default. But looks like we might be able to get past 11th here in just a couple laps. Gonna be pretty close. Try to do a big dive here on this corner. Oh, we got a flip. Gonna bring out the caution. Gonna be starting in the outside lane in 12th place. See what we can do from here. Well, let's see if we can get that top 10. You're gonna have to work for it, that's for sure. Oh, look out, buddy. Oh, hang on to it. Hang on to it. Oh, he's gonna do a little crossover on me. We'll go ahead and take this high side, see if we can make anything work coming out of corner here. Definitely not. Let's switch back to the bottom side here. Come on now. Got 5 to go here. Man, we are really going to have to work for this 10th place. Let's see if we can give him a little slide job. Hold on to it. Oh, he's trying to come back around. See if we can hang on to this 10th place finish with only 2 laps to go. Last lap. Just gotta hang on to it a little bit longer here. Go into turn 3 here. Slide up on out of turn 4. And we got 10th place. Not enough to make it to the A main, but I'd say not too bad for our first time out. With our final finish being in 30th position. Let's go ahead and finish that event. So after that race, all of our part condition has gone all the way down. But we did make almost $3,000 on that and got a little over 500 skill points. Looks like our next race is going to be at Kokomo. I like this track a lot. Still not very good in the midget though, but let's go ahead and go on over here to parts and repairs. And in this menu here, we kind of have the option to either upgrade or repair our parts. And we have almost $15,000. So we're probably going to go ahead and try to get some upgrades if we can. Let's see what a level 2 engine costs here. So level 2 engine is going to cost us 20 grand. We are definitely not there yet. Let's go ahead and work on some of the cheaper things like tires. And it looks like we can definitely get into level 2 tires. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's see if we can get into a level 2 suspension as well. We can, but that would not leave us with much money left. Let's go ahead and do a repair on our chassis and repair on our engine. Okay, and that still leaves us with enough money to do the level 2 suspension. Let's go ahead and do that. And that leaves us with $947. I am going to go ahead and go into career options here and double check what some of my settings are. So as you guys can see here, these are my current settings. I have my my difficulty lowered down to 96 for now, just so that we aren't getting absolutely smoked by everything. But I feel like once we can get into some better cars here, I can hopefully turn that back up to 100%. I found during quick races I can usually hang on and do pretty decent at 100%, but of course that's with fully upgraded cars in the quick races. So we are going to do what we can with the 96%. Hopefully that'll allow us to get into some UMP modifieds here soon. Because, like I said, that's kind of my my favorite car to race in this game. We will probably go ahead and do one more event for this video, and after that I'll end it off, and you guys can hopefully come back and watch again tomorrow to see the next two races. So our next race, like I said, is at Kokomo. It's in Indiana. It's a quarter-mile track. Both sides of the track are a little bit different. The front stretch is nice and straight, and the back stretch is a little curved. So it definitely makes coming out of turn 2 a little bit different than coming out of turn 4. But I'm going to go ahead and run some practice laps here, and I guess I'll see you guys probably in the B main. Or actually in one of the heat races, and then probably the B main. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, we're back. We were able to qualify 25th with a time of 12.62. During our practice, we were able to hit a 11.9. But that puts us in Heat 1, starting in 7th position. We're going to go ahead and run Heat 1. Again, I'd be very surprised if we can make it into the A main. We'll definitely be racing the B main. And we'll see what we can. See if we can make this top 5 so we can make it straight into the A main. That'd be real nice. But looks like 5th place is kind of walking away from us right now. Oh, hang in there. There we go. That was close. Again, for the tuning, about all I did was give myself a shorter rear end gear. That way we can keep it wound up a little bit better and carry a little bit more speed. If you run with the factory settings, they tends to bog down coming out of the corners a lot. But looks like we're coming up to 5 laps down, 5 to go. I think we're going to be just short of making that A main. I would really like to be able to hold on to 6th. Oops, sorry for giving that guy the right rear. We can make that A main, or if we can make 6th place work, I believe that puts us in pole spot for the B main. I believe. I'm not super good at that, but as of right now, I don't think we really got to worry about it. Oh, caution. That might give us some help. See if we can get a good restart here, and maybe we can make the A main. Oh, well, that ain't good. And no caution? Wow. So, all that I said about sitting pretty good for the B main is now no longer looking like that's going to happen. But last lap here, let's just see what we can do, which is not a whole lot of anything. We'll be starting 5th in the B main. That's not too bad. Let's hopefully the B main will go a little bit better than that heat race just did.
It's the B-Main. Last chance to qualify in a big show. The drivers come on the line. Here we go.
Alright, all we gotta do is at least hold on to the 5th place spot to make the show. See if we can make that happen, and maybe even gain a couple spots along the way. If I can keep from getting my tires wrapped up with everybody else's tires. Again, I'm not the greatest at this game. But hopefully you guys came here for some entertainment and not just to watch somebody who's really good at it. Let's see here. Looks like the leader's got about a second on us. See if we can start closing that gap. We got about 15 and a half laps left to try to get that spot. I don't think we're going to do it. It sure looks like the leader's pulling on us a little bit. He's getting quite the run around the top. Let's just give that a try once. Oh, yeah, not like that. We're not going to make it work. Definitely carry a lot more speed riding around the top there, but I think we're ending up with better lap times riding around the bottom. Oh, there's a caution. See if we can hang on to this this second place spot here. Make it to the A main. Got 10 laps to go. Well, shoot, just like that, we're up front. I don't think we're going to be able to hang on to it for very long, though. God, I really got to start working on trying not to run that middle groove. The middle's really slow. I either got to get all the way down to the bottom or right around on the top. Kind of trying to get it as low down to the bottom as I can without hitting any of those tires. Five laps to go, and somehow we're hanging on to the lead. And actually lapping some cars. Look out. Ooh, that was close. About came down a little too low and hit one of those tires, but 2 laps to go. As long as I don't mess up here and a caution don't come out, it sure looks like we're gonna take home this B main win. That would be absolutely fantastic. Alrighty. Well, that was a little unexpected, but we took home that B main win. And I guess we'll have to see what we can do in the A main. Looks like we'll be starting 21st in the A main today. So maybe we can shoot for a top 20 or a top 15. And we'll see how it goes. Alrighty. See how we can do in this A main race. Gonna be tough, a lot of cars. Oh, there's already a caution. Oh, that was a terrible start. Let's see if we can get our momentum back here. Oh, that's not the way to do it. Oh my goodness, another caution. That's another thing I'm not a big fan about driving the midgets in this game in comparison to something like the UMP modifieds. Is a lot more cautions, but we're going to make it work and hopefully get a decent little budget set up so we can get into some UMP modifieds here. I probably won't play out this season in the midgets unless I have to. But we'll just have to see what happens. Oh, there's a tire. Ooh. Nothing like giving up a bunch of spots. See if we can get some of them back here. Oh, nope. Oh, another caution. Wow. Alrighty, starting 17th here. See what we can make happen. Got 29 laps to go. Lots of time. Just gonna try to pace ourselves here. Come on now. Wow, another caution. That is getting ridiculous. That's starting 15th this time. Doubt we're going to be able to make a top 10, but we're going to shoot for it. Somehow worked our way up to 12th. Try running this high line again. Not really high line, but kind of right down the middle. That was a little too low. Car just doesn't like to work up there. We're just going to keep driving it down to the bottom. That was a terrible turn. But we are hanging on to 12th spot. Not really gaining, not really losing. Wouldn't mind if we can go caution free for the rest of the race here and just kind of ride it out right here. Really gotta get turns one and two dialed in a little bit better here. Not quite making it as low to the bottom as I'd like. Turn 4, I have a tendency to kind of start the entry a little too early. So I'm entering a little too early on turns 3 and 4 and a little too late on 1 and 2. Getting lapped by the leader, no problem. He's running a completely different race than we are, so. Just gonna try to keep fighting here to hang on to 12th spot. 13th position isn't too far behind me. Trying to just let all the leaders go by without losing the spot. But looks like 13th is going to go ahead and make it around us. See if we can get it on back. A little bit of help from a lap traffic car. Alrighty. Well, it looks like leaders lapped all the way to 11th place and then the caution came out, so about the best we can do here is gain one more spot unless we can somehow magically get our lap back, but that is not going to happen. So we're going to try to get past this 11th place person here and put as much of a gap on him as possible, if possible, so we can hang on to it. Well, at this point, I'm going to be happy with the top 15. Just kind of out here with a slow car, trying to take what we can get. Got 3 to go here. Nothing like the AI cars sliding up on you. Wow, really surprised that wasn't a caution. Saw a little bit of a flip there for 14th place, but we were able to finish with 15th. That's not too bad for our second time out, especially in a car that I am not very good at. Looks like we're going to get a payout of $3,800. And about 1,000 skill points. Alrighty, show us all of our wear and tear again. Looks like tomorrow we're going to be starting off with a showcase race in Fairbury. Not too bad. I think I like that track. Like I said, I don't have a ton of time in this game, but got a little bit. Let's go ahead and go over here to parts and repairs. We've got $4,700. I don't think that's enough for a chassis upgrade. It is not. So we are probably going to go ahead and just repair everything. I guess I could have just hit repair all, huh? Get everything repaired up here and have everything ready for our showcase race tomorrow. Guys, if you happen to like this content and like my video, please press the like button, hit the subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what else you guys might like to see on the channel, things I could do differently on this game that may help me out. You guys have been great. Have a good one. Bye.